Happy Palm Sunday, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Gashi's Kaman TV, the tallest man in Black Africa. When I'm looking at Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka, I can see a man on a mission. I can see a man who is unstoppable when it comes to 2027 general elections. Whatever the case, Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka must be on the ballot in 2027. I'm looking at the way that he is struggling to fit at the gigantic shoes of Raila Amolo Odinga. Truth be told, Raila's shoes are gigantic. Not many people can fit into Raila Amolo Odinga's shoes. When I look at Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka, he is on the right track. In fact, when I look at the way that he has hit the road, naona mtu ambaye amekuwa mkakamavu, and naona mtu ambaye amejitolea kung'ang'ana na William Samoei Ruto. I can see somebody who will send William Samoei Ruto home in the morning. Kalonzo may have may have William Samoei Ruto for breakfast come 2027. Ukichunguza utaona kwamba Kalonzo ana mipango kababi. Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka ana mipango ambayo ni mipango ambayo tunaona kwamba inaweza kuzaa matunda. He looks more organized, more than any other time. And I'm wondering if Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka is going to keep the pace all the way to 2027. Because when you look at Kenyan's politics, for you to win the elections, you need to keep the momentum. Is Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka going to maintain the momentum all the way to 2027? That is the elephant in the room, because these campaigns requires a lot of money, a lot of mobilization, and with mobilization comes the votes. And when you look at William Samoei Ruto, the way he was able to approach the 2022 general elections, tunaona kwamba alikuwa kwenye kampeni kwa miaka mitano mtawaliwa pasi na kupumzika hata siku moja. Tulikuwa tunamuona leo Murang'a, kesho tulikuwa tunamuona Kiambu, kesho kutwa ndiye huyo Mombasa, Mtodo tunamuona Northeastern, Mtodogo tunamuona mahali pengine kama vile Kisumu, ingawa Kisumu hakwenda mara nyingi. But Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka need strong mobilization of funds. And again, other than the funds, I know one thing, that Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka can have a team that can be unbeatable, an unbogable team. I'm assuming, and rightly so, that Raila Amolo Odinga will be the power behind the throne. Raila Amolo Odinga is going to say Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka tosha. Na Raila akisema nani atapiga. Raila akisema tosha, Kalonzo tosha, kusema kweli, Kalonzo will take it. I'm also assuming, and rightly so also, that Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta will also back Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka. I'm assuming that Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, unlike in 2022 when he remained behind the scene, sasa wakati huo atajitokeza na kumpigia kura, kumpigia debe, and campaign for his brother Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka. And if that is going to happen, I can assure you that Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka need not to worry about anything. With the backing of Uhuru, with the backing of Raila Amolo Odinga, and now if Azimio remains intact, then William Samoei Ruto has all the reason to get worried. There is fear that Martha Karua might bolt out. But I think even if Martha Karua bolts out, which is something that we do not wish, in fact how we wish and how we plead with the Martha Karua to remain in Azimio and support Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka. How I wish that Martha Karua can even actually accept, even if not to be the running mate, maybe the prime cabinet secretary in Kalonzo's government. Because when you look at it from all angles, Kalonzo's presidency is coming, and it's coming sooner than later. It is going to come earlier than expected. However, I think Kalonzo needs a strong team. A team that is going to fire the crowd. a team that is going to win the hearts of Kenyans. And in Kalonzo Musyoka's team, if I was Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka, if I were to advise him, I would urge him more urgently to go for Gathoni Wamushoba. Gathoni Wamushoba will bring votes from the mountain. Gathoni Wamushoba is the most popular politician in Mount Kenya today. Other than Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, Gathoni Wamushoba is winning hearts. Gathoni Wamushoba is taking the mountain by storm. And if Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka can even, in fact, there is nothing wrong with making Gathoni Wamushoba his running mate. Because I strongly believe that Gathoni Wamushoba is the only leader in Mount Kenya who is with the people. All the other leaders are on their own. All the other leaders are with William Samoei Ruto. And kama kuna watu ambao wamekosewa na William Samoei Ruto, kama kuna watu walio na hasira, ni watu kutoka sehemu za Mlima Kenya. And if Gathoni Wamushoba can be Stephen Kalonzo's running mate, I think Kalonzo love would come last. The other person who should be in Kalonzo Musyoka's, by whatever means, is Sifuna. Sifuna is also very, very popular among the Kenyan voters. Sifuna, through his gift of the gaps, through his IQ, high IQ, because he is rated highly, especially by the youth, I strongly believe that Sifuna should play a major role in Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka's team. And now you can imagine Kalonzo with his weaknesses, because nobody is perfect. Wherever you be seen as weak, Gathoni Wamushoba and Sifuna are going to complement and supplement everything that will be lacking in Kalonzo. I would also advise Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka to go for Matiang'i, Fred Matiang'i, the former Interior CS, the former powerful Interior CS, the no-nonsense Interior CS. I would assure people that Matiang'i is going to play a major role in my government. I would even designate him a very, very influential minister. And this could be education, this could be trade, this could be transport, and I could also have given him the finance. Because this is one guy who can deal with corruption. Matiang'i is one person who would slay the dragon of corruption head on. He would dehorn the corruption dragon. And I think this would be a very formidable team. I would also go for Babu Owino. You know, Babu Owino should actually inherit ODM as a chairperson of ODM. Because I don't see anybody in ODM who can match the mobilization skills of William Samoei Ruto. Even the gift of the gaps of Babu Owino, I think he would give William Samoei Ruto a run for his money. And who would not love to see somebody like Babu Owino in his team? I would go for Babu Owino, and if we win, I would make him the CS education. Because this is one man who loves education. This is one man who is loved by Kenyans. This is one man who would bring votes. This Tialala Beam is somebody who is going to win the hearts and the minds of the youth. I would also go for Okia Omtata. Okia Omtata, I would try to even make him the AG. Because this is one person who believes in the rule of law. I would also even try to create the Minister of Justice and Constitutional Affairs and maybe make him the CS in charge of this. Because when I look at Okia Omtata is the people's watchman. The Okia Omtata is the people's advocate. Okia Omtata is the only person who believes in the rule of law as far as Parliament is concerned. Okia Omtata is brave, courageous, and does not fear anybody. Again, I would go for Natebea. Natebea, I would make him a very important person in my government. I'm not sure whether I would make him the CS maybe for devolution or security. He's in charge of interior. But Natebea is another person who would bring a lot of wealth as far as leadership is concerned, as far as statecraft is concerned. This man is a mobilizer. This man is loved by many people. This man is going to send Mudavadi out of Western. He's going to send Papua Roma out of Western. And before many people knows what is happening, Kalonzo would have the presidency in his hand. I would not even forget Mother Karua. I would bring Mother Karua and make her also a very, very important player in Azimio or whatever team I'm going to come up with. So you can imagine a team led by Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka, who will bring wealth and experience, having been the Vice President of the Republic of Kenya and deputizing Kibaki, one of the most respectable presidents that have ever ruled this country. Imagine now Gavoni, Wamushoba there, Sifuna, Matiangi, Babu Wino, Okia Mtata, Natebea, and Mother Karua. Who would not vote for that team? That is the winning formula. That is the only way that William Samoei Ruto will even run away. He will not even vote. He will run away because people would have decided even before they vote. That is my take, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what to think. I don't know whether there is any other person who should be Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka's key team. Because I'm not saying that others are not important. But these people are very, very differential. These people are loved by Kenyans. These people wanapendwa sana na wananchi. Have a blessed Palm Sunday. Bye-bye.